actually did visit a lot of agencies in New York because that's where models go if you really want to make it big. And it was so funny. I had to do all these interviews with all the top agencies, and they asked me, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And I said, I see myself maybe graduating college. You know, I want a degree. And they were like, so why are you here? you can't be here and do that. And so that didn't happen. I first started when I was 14, so it was actually only about a month before high school started. It was back to school shopping at the North Park Mall in Dallas, and I wanted to kind of beat the crowd, so I went to the mall really early with my dad. And then there was a model search going on. I passed by, there was already people kind of in line, and there was a sign, and my dad was like, "Oh look, a model search. Oh look, you meet the height requirement." He's like, "You should do it." And I was thinking like, really? And he was like, "Yeah, because, you know, you're not really good at sports or anything." So he was like, you're tall and thin, I might as well try it. It was like my parents' idea in general. My dad like ran it by my mom. He was like, they thought of it, we considered it before just because they were like, she's really tall. I chose to major in finance because I was earning money from modeling, and I realized that I wanted to learn how to deal with money. I didn't just want to stick it all in a savings account and then try to live off of savings and paycheck to paycheck kind of thing. So next year, October, I'm starting my full-time job at Saks Fifth Avenue. I'm going to be in a training program for assistant buyers and assistant planners, so it's a similar, it's still fashion, which is what I really enjoy, but it's also math, which is also what I enjoy. For a while, I did think it might be a full-time career, and then after doing it for a long time, I realized it wasn't for me. But the parts that I really do enjoy is, number one, the people. You wouldn't think that. You always think fashion, you think like snobby, you know, rude or elitist, but no, the people you work with are incredibly talented, and they're so nice. And if you really do have a team that you click with, where it's, you know, the photographer, makeup artist, art director, and the other models, and the stylist, then it really turns out incredible. It's like the experience is fantastic. It was a little bit hard to break free from that mold, and no matter what you do, you know, like, oh, you're a model and you were in Vogue. That's like number one automatically. You know, now that I'm kind of retiring from that entire modeling aspect and going into a different area of fashion, maybe that'll change.